I'm sitting in the beautiful walled gardens of this 15th century moated castle, Herstmonceux, here in East Sussex. And as the organizer of England's medieval festival, the largest medieval festival now in Northern Europe, I'm often asked how is it that a Canadian came to be involved in such a large event? And the answer to that question is that in 1992, Herstmonceux Castle was purchased by Queen's University from Kingston, Ontario, Canada, to turn the place into an international study centre. The castle was then derelict, and they renovated the property to make it an international study centre. And I was living at the time in the UK, and they invited me to come down and have a look at the property and to suggest ways that they could integrate the castle into the community and to also raise badly needed funds for the castle. So it seemed only right that we start a medieval festival in a 15th century castle, and that we did. And in 1992, to officially reopen the castle, we had the first medieval festival on a single day. That event was so successful that the following year we increased it to 2 days, and the year after that to 3 days. And now, 13 years later, we run England's medieval festival on all 3 days of August Bank Holiday weekend, and we welcome over 30,000 visitors and 2,000 participants. England's medieval festival at Herstmonceux Castle. What makes us the largest medieval festival in Northern Europe? Well, just about every stately home and castle in England at some point in the year claims to have a medieval festival, but what they actually have is some element of a medieval festival. They may have a jousting display, they may have a mock battle, or they may have a falconry display or some archery, but nobody in England puts it all together in one venue. What we have here is the best of times and the worst of times of the medieval period. For instance, we have our battles. We have over 1,000 reenactors in full armor with bowmen and cannons and siege equipment. And what they do is in the morning each day they attack the front of the castle, and in the afternoon they attack the back of the castle. What else do we have here at the festival? We have Kids Kingdom. Kids Kingdom is an area that's for all ages, but more geared up towards the younger generation. And at Kids Kingdom we have jesters, and we have puppeteers and stilt walkers and fire eaters. We have games for the children to play that are of a medieval nature. We have pony rides, face painting, all the sorts of things that you would want to bring your children to interact with and have fun with. We even have our very own have-a-go archery area where the children can come and try an English longbow. Food. We have beer and food marquees. And at the beer and food marquees, we have all sorts of real ale and meads and drinks of the period. Additionally, we have whole hogs being roasted on open fires, so the public can come and try some of the fare that they might have actually tasted in medieval times. On the jousting arena, daily we have a full medieval joust with full plate armored knights charging up and down the quintain and the jousting tilt, breaking lances on each other and swinging each other with swords. Additionally, we have 3 skill-at-arms tournaments every day, where we have an internationally recognized skill-at-arms tournament with over 20 participants coming and riding in our tournament each year for prizes and trophies. We also have a medieval village with over 100 medieval stalls, and these are completely authentic medieval stalls with forges and people making longbows and wicker baskets and weaving and everything that you would see in daily life in medieval times, even cooking medieval food, which the public can try as it's coming out of the cooking pot over big open fires. We also have our living history encampments. We have a great number of medieval reenactors that come from all over Europe. We have groups coming from Italy, from France, from Switzerland, from Sweden. And they come and converge on Herstmonceux Castle. Of course, they're also coming from England, Scotland, and Wales, and they set up their living history encampments throughout the grounds of the castle, and they live, eat, breathe, and sleep medieval for all 3 days of the festival. You can come and see them as they would be in their daily life, their clothes, their times of play, their times of work, the chores that they would be doing, the food they would be cooking. It's really an amazing opportunity to step back in time and see a tranche of history in microcosm. We also have an English longbow tournament here around the grounds of the castle, we have some of the finest bowmen and archers in all of Europe that come to compete for prizes and trophies. They walk all around the castle shooting at about approximately 20 targets, which are in trees and in valleys and in the moat, and they're all different angles they have to shoot with the English longbow. And that is another feature of the festival that's just not done anywhere else, and which the public can follow the archers around and see as they take shots at the various targets. Another spectacle we have here at Herstmonceux Castle at the Medieval Festival is our twice daily grand parades. These are just amazing display of medieval pageantry. We have over 20 horses leading the way, and in front of those horses we have the ladies of Herstmonceux in their beautiful side saddle. We have medieval giants marching in the parade, drummers, musicians. We have the King's Falconer and the King's Jester bringing up the rear, as well as we have all the men and ladies that would have supported a medieval camp in the times of fun and the times of battle.